Good morning, Candle Kids, and welcome to your Tuesday, June 22nd. Today happens to be World Rainforest Day. Well, you might be wondering what really is a rainforest. Well, a rainforest is a really, really dense forest. It happens to be usually covered with very tall trees. And it is, obviously a place that rains very, very often, more than usual, because of the fact that that forest actually creates its own kind of weather system that way. They are some of the oldest living ecosystems on the planet. Some of them are at least 70 million years old. What does that mean? Well, it means they're pretty important. They're pretty special places that you can't really find all over. They are across the world, spread out right near the equator. In fact, one of them here is technically inside of the United States, which is the rainforests of Hawaii. But anyways, they're really, really valuable because they have a huge biodiversity for animals and even larger for just the weirdest insects you might ever run into and the many millions of different species. And there's a nickname for at least the Amazon rainforest, which is the world's lungs, because there are so many large trees that they supply a huge amount of both oxygen and just the filtration of both water and oxygen that the world needs to really be operating the right way. Some of these trees are extremely tall, and the canopy is so thick that it can take 10 minutes for a water droplet of rain to travel from the tops of the trees down to the forest floor, because they're just hitting so many different plants on the way down. And it's just this really amazing place all across the planet. They're really special to us, too, because we actually derive a lot of our food from the rainforest, weirdly enough. A lot of the coffee beans, cocoa, vanilla, all kinds of tropically grown fruits. A lot of these foods are derived from rainforests around the world. And a huge number, of over 120 active prescriptions right now, are made from plant life in the rainforest. So they're very, very important to us as a human species. And, they can really find them all over, and they change dramatically depending on where you are. The rainforests of East Asia are very, covered in palms and known for some of the wild tigers and pandas that live in them. Parts of the African Congo are absolutely stunning and beautiful themselves. And then there's the Amazon, which has been one of the most controversial rainforests, as it has been one that has been very much kind of under attack by humans. We've been logging a lot of that rainforest away, and that's pretty dangerous for the world's ecosystems. And what can you do to try to help kind of stop that? Well, you can actually become a scientist and study some of the effects of deforestation in the rainforest to sound the alarm for the world to say, hey, this is a really important place. You might even be like Dr. Lohman here of the National Geographic Society, who has made a lot of those assertions that you just heard me tell you about, those facts about the rainforest, and is really, big to trying to save the rainforest. You might join an organization like Amazon Watch or Rainforest Trust, or probably one of the world's biggest, proponents for all of the world's rainforests, the World Wildlife Federation, and try to actually be an active part in changing policies of nations that own rainforests. But any way you look at it, they're an incredibly important, very diverse place, and we should be looking to protect them. So hopefully some of you guys get involved in those in your careers later in life, or at the very least get a chance to visit some of them and see really the beauty that nature has to offer. But knowing all that, let's put our hands over our hearts, find the flag in the room, and please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. All right, kiddos, let's talk a little about food for the day. Today we have a PB&J sandwich or Mac stuffed crust pizza, corn, applesauce, and milk. Well, you might be wondering what's going on with that weather today. Well, much like the rainforest, we've had quite a bit of rain, but today is not going to be that way. It's going to be cool after the storm here. High of only 63 degrees, a relative bit of cloud cover for the day, but only a 6% chance for rain. So honestly, I personally love this cool weather. If you don't, I'm sorry to tell you it's going to stay cool for a good chunk of the day, even into tomorrow. High of 72 degrees tomorrow, but the sun will be back out. We'll feel much warmer. It's going to be very comfortable, basically from today into tomorrow. The warm-up happens on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday after school is technically done for you. So, the summer really knew to hit that warm note as soon as you were outside of school. But still going to cool back off a little bit into the high 70s on Saturday with a little bit more rain. So just to let you know what's going on, we've got some really nice weather in store for you. So let's finish out our day with that Kendall mission statement, or at least our announcements. The mission of the Kendall Central School District is to provide the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes needed by students to live responsibly and compete successfully in today's and tomorrow's world. Well, hope you guys have a terrific Tuesday. And if I don't get a chance to see you, remember to stay colorful, Kendall.